Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video, I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. Some AI Dungeon 2. So let's get started and hop right into a game of AI Dungeon 2. So they have a game setting for Halloween. I feel like we missed the boat on that one. I'm going to hit up Fantasy. Let's see. And I've never done fairy. Let's try what a fairy adventure would be like. Okay, so we're always gonna go for, well, what would be Jet if I was like a fairy? I imagine like Jet Starlight, maybe? Maybe just Starlight. But it needs to have some personal flair to it. So how do I make Starlight sound like me? Like I need like a formula for like making a normal name into like a fairy name. Let's see. Sparkle. Jet Sparkle instead of Jet Black. Jet Sparkle. Sure. Seems good enough for me. Let's see, I might be able to add some light. So I got a quest. Help someone without being seen. That sounds like some ninja shit, but instead of killing someone, I'm supposed to be particularly helpful. Okay, I'll try it. You are Jet Sparkle, a fairy living in the kingdom of Larion. You live in a fairy realm hidden under a grassy hill near the castle. Your skin is a light tinge of blue, your wings sparkle in the sunlight, and you are very small and good at hiding. You are fascinated by humans and love to watch them from their flowers where you blend in. While you're hiding, suddenly you see a fairy very different from you. They have dark skin, very long legs, and they head towards the hill. Confused, you decide to follow, as you are worried they will give away your hiding spot. And it's like, what do you do? Okay, so I'm going to say, hello, what's your name? I want to know who they are. You ask the fairy her name. She comes out of her hiding spot and looks mad. She grabs you by the hand and drags you into another hiding spot. Do not do that again, she says. I'm sorry. I was just wondering who you are. I've never met a fairy like you before. Let's see. She looks shocked that you have never met a fairy like her before. I'm Zaina. I'm a Ozzy. She turns and immediately hides again. You're intrigued by Zaina. She seems different from other fairies. What's an Ozzy? We Ozzy live in the desert. I came here to visit the kingdom of Larion, she explained. Let's see. Would you like me to show you around the kingdom? It looks like we might have made a new friend. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. She looks a bit shocked that you asked her, but agrees. I haven't visited the kingdom yet. I just got here. Great, I'll show you around, you agree. Zaina smiles, but then turns away and hides again. Let's see. Would you like me to show you... I don't know. I need to help someone without being seen. I'm going to ask, can you help me help someone without being seen? Maybe Zaina could help us on our quest. Let's see. In order to improve the AI's memory, we're building a data set of stories and their summaries. If you're willing to share this story and its summaries with us to help train the AI, write a short second-person summary of the story so far. The summary will also be included in the AI context to improve the AI's memory as you play. If you do not want to share this with us for training, you can opt out. Let's see. You are a fairy named Jet Sparkle. You have met a fairy by the name of Zaina. Zaina is a dark-skinned fairy. Well, Zaina is an Aussie. Well, fuck. I have to, define what an Aussie is. You are a fairy named Jet Sparkle. You are from the kingdom of Larion. Your goal is to help someone without being seen. You have met an Aussie. Aussie are dark-skinned fairies from the desert. I feel like that's the wrong desert. Desert. I'm gonna double check that because I always get those two confused. Oh, I was right the first time. 1S. Okay. Are dark-skinned fairies from the desert. The Aussie you met is named Zaina. Zaina has agreed to let you show her around the kingdom. You have asked Zaina to help you help someone without being seen. Zaina is surprised that you would request her help. And that's pretty much what we have so far. Okay. I've never helped someone without being seen before. I feel like I feel like it would be easier if I had some help. You look at Zaina and say, I just want to help her. She has it hard. Zaina looks at you and smiles. You really do want to help her. Okay, I'll help you. You smile back. How should we help her? Apparently, we're now helping a specific person. A person who has it hard, whatever that means. Zaina considers your question. It's the night of a full moon, so werewolves, but with an apostrophe, so we are wolves, are very strong. That girl you want to help? Her name is Sophie, ? She lives on Baker Street in a house with a white door, correct? You nod. Okay. So, are we going to help her by protecting her home from werewolves? Is this fairy adventure going to be like a werewolf fight? We need to keep werewolves out of our house each night, but since there are two of us, we can split up and each guard a different house. We'll guard her house while she's inside sleeping, and then when the werewolf leaves, we'll follow it. We'll follow it? Okay, how are we going to fend off a werewolf? Do we have powers? I don't remember if that's like established anywhere. I have wings that sparkle in the sunlight, and I can blend into flowers and shit. Zaina considers your question. The way I see it, we have three options: weapons, the sun, and our own magical abilities. Our own magical abilities sound cool. What magical abilities do we have? Because I actually don't know what all we can do other than hide in flowers. The context of the prompt didn't really say. I can make plants grow really fast, and you can blink in and out of existence. What the fuck? And then I said, that's it? That's it. Maybe to her, about her making plants grow really fast. Nigga, I cannot exist as a power. What does that even mean? Well, I can also talk to flowers. Do you think that will help? Zaina says sarcastically. She's like, well, I also have a stupid ass ability. Is that useful? Your power might actually be useful. Werewolves are hurt by a plant called wolfsbane. Do you think you could make a patch of wolfsbane grow around her house to fend off werewolves? Because that actually is a really convenient power to like be able to manipulate plants when fighting werewolves. That'd be like if you had the power to manipulate rocks while fighting Superman. Okay. So now I actually can like add to where I was before. So write an updated summary that combines your previous summary with whatever has happened since. Okay, cool. So Zaina agrees to help you. You both decide to help protect a woman's house from werewolves. You learn that you have... Ah, shit. I ran out of space. So I guess I gotta jump back and figure out how to like summarize what I have. You are a fairy named Jet Sparkle. You are friends with an Aussie named Zaina. Aussies are fairies, are dark fairies from the desert. You and Zaina are trying to help protect a woman's house from werewolves without being seen. You have the power to blink in and out of existence. Zaina has the power to talk to and manipulate plants. And that's pretty much it. Like, you really don't need to know a lot of the other stuff. Okay. Zaina considers your question. That's going to take a lot of plants. And I don't even know how effective wolfsbane is against werewolves. And then I go, do you think you could at least try, you ask? Zaina thinks it over again. I think it is worth a shot. Unless, I think it is worth a shot. The only other option I can think of would be to use silver arrows. Werewolves hate silver. Zaina thinks it over again. Zaina thinks it over again. I have an idea, Zaina says suddenly. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good, I think. What's your idea? Let's see. How's the AI doing? Great, pretty good, not so great, repetitive. Pretty good. Let's see. You could kill the werewolf, Zaina explains. If you kill the werewolf, then it won't be able to transform into a wolf anymore. It will still be dead, but at least the girl won't have to worry about it climbing through her bedroom window and eating her. Okay. How do you expect me to kill the werewolf? What the... She's just like, the plan is you do it. And I'm like, I thought the plan was we do it. The fuck? Well, if I help you, we can kill it in its human form. It won't be hard to find. We just need to ask around about a missing girl. Wait, what? We're gonna kill the werewolf as a human. Is the missing girl the werewolf? Or has a werewolf taken a missing girl? No, the werewolf is still alive. We just need to find the missing girl first and then kill the werewolf. Did the werewolf kidnap the missing girl? You got me thrown on the missing girl. Yes, but that was over a week ago, so I don't think she's alive anymore, Zaina says grimly. Oh, yikes. Okay. Sure. Wait, hold up. Finding the girl... Wouldn't the werewolf have eaten the girl by now? Like, find her where? In the nigga's stomach? Let's see. So it wants to know what's happened since the last time I updated it. You and Zaina are discussing how to find and kill the werewolf. And it's not trying to help protect a woman's house from werewolves, but rather how to protect a woman's house from, I guess, one or more werewolves. Because I don't know how many there are. It sounds like there was one, but then a girl got kidnapped, so there might be more. Excuse me. Let's see. Werewolves don't eat people. They turn them into more werewolves, Zaina corrects you. Well, we need to kill it anyway and stop it from turning any more people into werewolves. So how do you want to do this? I don't know who said that last part. Let's see. What weapons do we have? Zaina considers your question. Do you know how to use a sword, she asked. No, you reply. The only sword I've ever used was a prop for a school play, Zaina admits. We're fucked on weapons. Could you grow us some wolf's bane? I think wolf's bane is the best option. I don't know if I have enough magic for that, Zaina says nervously. Well, if you can, just find some wolf's bane that we can carry around. That would help a lot, you suggest. Yeah. Where do we find wolf's bane? I think there's some outside, Zaina says, pointing out the window. You walk over to the window and look outside, but all you see is a small flower bed with nothing but regular flowers in it. I don't see any wolfsbane outside. Zaina doesn't seem very helpful. I could take you to some if you give me a moment, Zaina says. Yeah, that would be great, you say encouragingly. Zaina pauses for a moment before nodding decisively. You should come with me to get the wolfsbane, she said. I will come with you to get the wolfsbane. I'm totally fine with that. Let's go get it. Let's go then, Zaina says, flying towards the door. You follow her outside and look around. You're in a small village surrounded by a forest. It's currently dusk, with the sun just starting to set. We better hurry up and find some wolfsbane before a werewolf shows up. Yeah, because if it's like the night of a full moon, then it doesn't seem like we're in a good position to just now be looking for wolfsbane. Let's see. So now I'm going to change this last line. You and Zaina are looking for some wolfsbane shortly after sunset. You are afraid that you may be attacked by a werewolf at any moment. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, Zaina says. It should be easy to find, though. It's the biggest and baddest plant around here. Zaina walks towards the forest. Do you know where you're going, you ask? Not really, Zaina admits. Fuck. I forgot that you're from the desert. So you wouldn't know where any wolfsbane is. Can you ask the plants where the wolfsbane is? Yes, but it takes a lot of magic to talk to plants. I'll be tired afterwards, Zaina says uncertainly. Well, it's either that or go back to the house and wait for a werewolf to show up, you suggest. So should we just go back to the house? Or should we keep looking for wolfsbane? Man. Also, her magic powers kind of suck. Let's go back to the house, Zaina says immediately. Okay, you say, a little disappointed. You turn around and head towards the house. You both walk in silence, each of you lost in your own thoughts. After a few minutes, you reach the house. Maybe we could... Wait, hold up, I'm gonna ask. Do you have... Did I ask about weapons earlier? I feel like I did. Yeah, what weapons do we have? And then she asked if I knew how to use a sword, and she was like, the only sword I've ever used was a prop for a school play. Are there any weapons inside the house? Maybe we could use a weapon in the house. Worst case scenario, if a werewolf shows up, I could just choose not to exist. A few. There's a shotgun and a hunting rifle that I know of, not to mention several kitchen knives. Zaina trails off thinking. I have an idea, she finally continues. Werewolves are weak to silver, right? Yeah, you reply. Are there any silver kitchen knives or bullets in the house? Because they are weak to silver. Like, if there's silver something, we could kill this werewolf. Yes, there is a silver knife. Oh, sorry. Yes, there is a silver kitchen knife, Zaina confirms. It was my intention to kill the werewolf with it while it was in human form. You nod. Perfect, you say. Zaina looks nervous. Perfect for you, maybe, she says. Are you okay? You seem a little nervous. I'm terrified, Zaina admits. I have no idea what I'm going to face in there. I'm supposed to fight it with nothing but a knife. The full moon is the only thing that keeps me calm. Ah, shit. Don't worry, Zaina. I'm here for you. Together, we should be able to take down the werewolf. Now, let's go get that knife. Hopefully that's a good pep talk. Let's see. Let's see. You and Zaina are inside of the house. You and Zaina are inside the house, preparing for the werewolf. Let's see. You and Zaina are inside the house. You're both headed to the kitchen to get a silver knife to use against the werewolf. The werewolf could arrive at any moment. Cool. Zaina smiles weakly. Thanks, I really appreciate that, she says gratefully. The two of you enter the house and make your way to the kitchen. You open the drawers and pull out a sharpening steel. This should work as a knife. Nigga, who said that? Wait. Where's the silver knife? This is just a sharpening steel. That's not the same as a knife. Huh? I was sure it was in this drawer, Zaina says, opening and closing the kitchen drawers. I remember putting it here. Zaina looks under the kitchen counter and then looks inside the drawers again. I'm sure it was in this drawer. Aw, shit. So we have the thing that can sharpen a knife, but we don't actually have the knife. Aren't you from the desert? When did you have time to scope out this house for a silver knife? Is this bitch the imposter? Is it? Maybe I've never seen a fairy like her before because she's not actually a fairy. I've been in this town for weeks scoping out the place, Zaina replies. I want to make sure the werewolves did not know I was here. Why didn't you tell me that before, you ask accusingly. Zaina does not respond. Ah, shit. Let me jump back in the story real quick. Let's see. Ozzy, we live in the desert. Let's see. I haven't visited the kingdom yet. She said she just got here earlier. Are you actually a werewolf? That would explain why you don't look like other fairies. And why you keep insisting that we should kill the wolf in human form. It could be because you just want to kill a human. We got some Among Us Fairy Werewolf edition. So just werewolf. No, I'm not a werewolf, Zaina insists. Damn. she played the no card. Okay. I am still suspicious. But I suppose I should continue to trust you for now. She's a little sus. Zaina nods. I know it's a lot to ask, but I really need you to trust me. Zaina continues down the hallway, leading away from the kitchen and leads you up the stairwell. She stops at a door towards the end of the hallway and opens it with a key. Oh shit. She says she's been here for weeks. What do you expect to find up here? My bedroom, Zaina replies. Zaina goes through the door and you follow her. You look around to see a large bedroom with 2 windows and a dresser. It's not much, Zaina says, but it's home. I'm sorry. I thought this was a woman's house. Well, I mean, Zaina's a woman. I don't even know what the fuck to say. This is your house? Exclamation point. I thought we were here to protect the woman who lives here. Are we here to protect you? Are we here, like, is this, it was the whole mission the whole time to protect her from werewolves? Oh my gosh, this is so fucking confusing. Okay. So, you and Zaina are inside of the woman's house. Zaina has revealed that she lives here, that she lives in the woman's house, and that she's been here for weeks, and that she's been in the kingdom for weeks. You are suspicious. You are starting to lose trust. Sorry, fuck. I'm running out of space. Zaina has revealed that she lives in the woman's house and that she's been in the kingdom for weeks. Zaina is suspicious. There we go. Great. Is there a silver knife in your room? Zaina's out here being too sus. Zaina says no. There isn't. You look out the window and see a full moon staring at you. You feel pain shooting through your body. You begin to scream as your bones break and reshape. Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. What's happening to me? Am I the werewolf? When you think the other one is the imposter, but you're the imposter all along? It's the full moon, Zaina says. I forgot how bad your transformations are. You will change into your human form soon. Just hang on. Whoa. You try to scream, but you find that you have lost the ability to sleep. I mean, not sleep. The ability to speak. Hold on. I'm not a werewolf? What? But I'm a fairy. It says I lost the ability to speak. I don't give a fuck. But I'm a fairy. I shouldn't have a human form. Yeah, what the fuck's happening? Zaina shrugs. She shrugs. I'm over here fucking. My body's contorting and my bones are reshaping. And you just told me that I turn into a human, which is something that I have no context for. And then you just shrug. You're taking your human form for the time being. Just hang on, it'll be over soon. You'll feel your body quiver as it changes shape to accommodate the transformation. You seem very chill about this. How do you know more about my human form than I do? I didn't even know I had a human form. Zaina's still suspicious. How the fuck? How is she more suspicious now? I was about to think I was the bad guy. That's because you're not from around here, Zaina says. You're from the sky. The sky? What? Am I an angel, you ask? Zaina bursts out laughing. What? What are you saying? I thought I was from Larion. I thought you were from the desert. Am I an alien? Like, what the fuck? Why do I have a human form? Why am I not from Larion? Like, what's going on now? You're not an alien, Zaina says. Aliens come from the sky, but they don't change form unless you count changing from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Butterflies are aliens? What the fuck? Is that what you're trying to say? What do you mean I'm from the sky? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Now I'm questioning my origins. Now I don't know what I am anymore. What the fuck? You're a fairy named Jet Sparkle. Okay. You and Zaina. Okay, hold on. So, to protect, you and Zaina are trying to help protect a woman's house. We're trying to help protect Zaina's house. You and Zaina are inside Zaina's house. You have questions about your origin. You have questions. Hold on, I need to specify. You are suddenly transforming into a human. Zaina seems to know more about you than you know about yourself. Let's see. So Zaina says, I mean, you're from the sky. You're a fairy and you come from the sky. The real sky, not this one, Zaina says. You're saying I'm an angel, you say? I don't know what you are, Zaina says. Where is the werewolf? And how am I supposed to fight it as a human? Before I had powers, at least. Now we don't have a knife. We don't have wolfsbane. We don't have a human. I mean, sorry, we do have a human. I'm a human. Zaina smirks. You're not a human, you're a fairy. I know that, but I'm in my human form, and we're having this conversation instead of killing the werewolf. Zaina sighs. Fuck. Okay. Um, do I have any extra powers as a human? Maybe that could come in handy. Zaina shakes her head. You don't have any powers at all. You're just a regular human. I'm not sure why you even changed. So what can I do? I ask. You can scream, Zaina says sarcastically. Gosh, what the fuck? How do I turn back into a fairy? It seems like I'm significantly less helpful in this form. I don't know, Zaina says. How did you turn back into a human? I don't know, I say. You're the one who turned me in the first place. Calm down, Zaina says. We'll figure it out. Fuck me. Okay. Let's ignore the fact that I'm a human. Let's just go fight the werewolf. Zaina sighs. You'll die. I'll have to take that risk, I say. It isn't a risk if you die for sure. You don't know how to fight, do you? Have you ever been in a fight before? I'm about to fight you if we don't go take down that werewolf right now. You're about to catch this fade if we don't go fight this werewolf. I'm really tired of Zaina's confusing back. Oh shit! Zaina punches you in the face, knocking your head against the wall. You fall to the floor. Holy fuck! How can a fairy punch like a grown man? Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Calm down, Zaina. Save that energy for the werewolf. You should be punching werewolves like that. Goodness. I didn't expect her to make me catch the fade. Ooh. Okay, shit. You and Zaina are inside Zaina's house. You have transformed into a human against your will, and you don't know how to change back. You and Zaina are currently arguing over how to take... You and Zaina are currently arguing. Okay. Zaina sighs. I'm sorry, I just get worked up, you know? I can tell. Let's go, Zaina says. You stand up and follow after Zaina. Okay. You have a serious right hook. I legitimately think you could knock out the werewolf with a well-timed punch. Excuse me, how big are we as fairies if we can hide in flowers and shit? But she punched me like she knew me. Well, no, she punched me like she didn't know me. Punched me like a stranger. Zaina laughs. I seriously doubt that. Let's test it, you say. What? Zaina asks. Let's test if you can knock out the werewolf. I mean, you're a fairy. Do fairies have strong punches? You seem to have some mega fairy punches. When we find the werewolf, just punch him in the face as hard as you can. I mean, I don't know. If you can floor him, I could potentially do the rest. I don't know. Are you insane, Zaina says? I don't know, am I? Let's find out, I say. This seriously isn't necessary, Zaina says. Okay. What's your idea for killing the werewolf then? Like, what's the alternative if not you punching it? Her knuckles had fucking license plate the way it hit me. I don't have one yet, says Zaina. Exactly, I respond. Zaina sighs before grabbing your shoulder and teleporting the two of you in front of a large mansion. We're here, she says. Instead of asking questions, you two walk towards the house. Yo, what the fuck? You can teleport? You never told me that. Also, you knew where the werewolf lived? This whole time? Zaina just suddenly has plot pushing powers. I can teleport to places I've been before. It's pretty useful, but it has its limits. I can't teleport more than, say, 20 pounds. I never told you that I could teleport because I'm embarrassed by it. Now, come on, the sun's down. I'm sorry, what, nigga? Wait, how much do I weigh? So our combined weight is less than 20 pounds? I must still weigh the same as I do as a fairy. That's weird. That actually is like kind of interesting. Zaina laughs. Come on. The two of you walk up to the mansion and knock on the door. A butler answers. Hello, sirs. How may I help you? He says in a posh English accent. Sirs? What? Zaina, are you a male fairy? I didn't know that you were a dude. Okay, this is getting really interesting. Okay. Zaina has the power to talk to and manipulate plants. Zaina can also teleport. You and Zaina are in front of the werewolves mansion talking to the butler. Oh wait. You have uncontrollably transformed into a human. Zaina might be a male fairy. Zaina's gender is a mystery. That's better. I don't know what gender Zaina is. Shh, I'm trying to concentrate, Zaina says, clearly flustered by your question. Fuck. No. I didn't mean to undo it. Fuck. No, I accidentally undid it. Fuck. I'm Zaina Blank. Who are you? I'm the butler of this mansion, sir. You laugh. The two of you step into the mansion. You grab Zaina's shoulder, stopping her. What? She asks. Zaina just has a blank last name? Damn it, I preferred the first response. Okay. So we're inside the werewolf's mansion now? Yeah. Should we try to kill the werewolf now? You know, before he turns into a bloodthirsty beast? The butler glares at you for a second before chuckling. Ah, sir. I see what you did there. Very funny. I'm sorry. How do we know that the butler isn't the werewolf? I was bitten by a werewolf when I was younger. I now have an allergic reaction to silver and a fondness for short jokes. That's convenient, you say. Indeed it is, the butler replies. We should kill him anyway. What a savage thing to say right in front of the butler. My gosh. Okay. Yo. Butler, are you going to try and stop us? Well, hold on. We should actually kill the butler. Hold up. I had a better idea. Do punch the butler in the groin. I'm not taking shit from a guy who was bitten by a werewolf and is still here. You punch the butler in the groin. He falls to the floor groaning in pain. Zaina pulls a dagger out of her bodice and holds it to his throat. Tell me where Count Grey is, or I'll slit your throat, she says. Yo, you had a dagger this whole time? Whole time. You are just full of surprises. Zaina smiles. I have more than just a dagger. Yeah, you might have a penis. I have no idea. I assumed Zaina was a girl the entire time, and I have no idea. The butler quickly stands up and runs away from the stabbing zone. Zaina seems slightly embarrassed. Get him, she shouts. Yo, hold up. Let's follow him. He might lead us to Count Grey. Okay. Excuse me. You and Zaina run after the butler. He runs through a large, detailed hallway. As he runs, you see a beautiful woman. She wears a low-cut dress, and her lips are red and glossy. Her hair is up in an elegant bun. Zaina, keep running after the werewolf. The butler is a werewolf. Keep running after the butler. I'm going to see if this woman is a werewolf. Okay, shit's gotten real, like real quick. Okay. Zaina is chasing after... Okay, hold up, this is better. You and Zaina are inside of the werewolf's mansion looking for Count Grey. Zaina is chasing the Count's butler. Fuck. Just say that you're both in the mansion looking for Count Grey. That's good enough. Be careful, Zaina shouts. The woman smiles at you and holds open her arms as if to hug you. Either she really likes you, or she's trying to distract you. Back away from me, woman. Are you a werewolf? Also, I got a Discord message. Oh, it's just Ryan putting another video in the Discord. The woman frowns and puts her arms down. What the hell do you think? I think you're a werewolf, I say. Well, you're wrong. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go find my daughter. Where is the werewolf that lives in this mansion? I need to find the werewolf. She's in the stables. Now, if you'll excuse me. The woman glares at you once more and walks away. You turn to Zaina. Come on, you shout, running after the butler once more. He runs into the library. The woman says that the werewolf is a she, and that the werewolf is in the stables. We should kill the butler and then head to the stables. Sounds good, Zaina replies. The butler turns and sees you two behind him. He growls and runs at you with inhuman speed. He knocks Zaina to the side with enough force to break her arm. Then he tackles you to the ground. Headbutt the butler. That's lowercase h. Hopefully I can knock the butler unconscious. You headbutt the butler in an effort to knock him off of you. It works. You sit up and punch him in the stomach. He falls to the floor and tries to get back up. Stop right there, a voice calls. Aw, shit. Is that the voice of Count Gray? Yeah. The plot thickens. Thick plot. My sincerest apologies, Count Gray says, walking into the room. I tried to raise my daughter to respect human life, but she has a mind of her own. The butler stands up and turns to stare at Count Gray, growling. Is the butler a woman? Has the butler been a woman the whole time? I have all these fixed images for characters, so whenever they say a different gender pronoun than what I expect, it throws the fuck out of me. Is the butler the woman's daughter? Is the butler the werewolf and Count Gray and the woman not werewolves? No, the butler was bitten by a werewolf, so there has to be a werewolf prime. Are you the werewolf? Are you the werewolf that bit the butler? Yeah, because now I don't know who the fuck Count Gray is. Okay, well, now I know who the fuck Count Gray is. Okay. You and Zaina are inside the werewolf's mansion. Confronting Count Gray and his butler. Confronting Count Gray the werewolf and his butler. That would be me, the Count grins. You know I've been waiting for someone like you. What do you mean? I ask. Count Gray pulls out a pistol and points it at the butler's head. Kill the butler. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this butler. That helps our odds. Now it's 2 against 1. Count Gray pulls the trigger, and the back of the butler's head explodes. His lifeless body falls to the floor. Count Gray then points the pistol at you. You're either very brave or very stupid, Count Gray says. I guess we're about to find out. My character has said that so many times in this fucking story, but this is probably the most savage instance of my character doing so. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Blink out of existence and reappear behind Count Gray. I'm going to try to tap into my fairy powers. You blink out of existence and reappear behind Count Gray. You blink behind Count Gray. You grab him and twist his arm, causing him to drop the gun. He falls to his knees, and you wrap your fingers around his throat. He begins to choke. His eyes bulge, and his face becomes flush. Break his neck. Yo. You snap Count Gray's neck, killing him instantly. His eyes remain open and his tongue sticking out of his mouth. You look around the room and find a painting of a young girl. That's Barbara, Zaina says. Is Barbara the woman that I talked to earlier? Is she also a werewolf? Yes, Zaina says. What does she turn into, you ask? A wolf, Zaina says. Of course she does, you say. You hear her cry, and a woman runs into the room. Yo, hold up. Grab Count Gray's pistol and fire it at the woman. We're armed and dangerous, boys. You fire the pistol, hitting the woman in the stomach. She lets out a scream and falls backwards. You look at Zaina, who was staring at you in shock. What, you say? She was trying to kill me. That was Barbara. I know it's Barbara. You just said she was a werewolf. Are we not here to kill werewolves? I don't understand. Is Barbara the person we're supposed to protect? Who is Barbara? Shit. Okay, fuck. You have killed Count Gray, the werewolf, and his butler. You shot Barbara, but maybe that wasn't a good idea. I don't have enough space. You are a fairy named Jet Sparkle. You are friends with an Aussie named Zaina. Aussies are dark fairies from the desert. You and Zaina are trying to help protect Zaina's house from one or more werewolves without being seen. I mean, that's kind of not a thing anymore. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that whole line. That whole line doesn't matter. You are a fairy named Jet Sparkle. You are friends with an Aussie named Zaina. Aussies are dark fairies from the desert. You have the power to blink in and out of existence. Zaina has the power to talk to and manipulate plants. Zaina can also teleport. You have uncontrollably transformed into a human. You have killed Count Gray, the werewolf, and his butler. You shot Count Gray's wife, Barbara. Zaina thinks you shouldn't have shot her. You shouldn't have shot Barbara. You have shot Count Gray's werewolf wife Barbara. Zaina thinks you shouldn't have shot Barbara. That's where we're at. Okay, so Zaina said, "No, you idiot, that was Count Gray's wife. If you had just waited a moment longer, I could have talked to her." You blink. "I thought you said your name was Zaina," you say. "It is." Why am I so fucking stupid? Okay, anyways. So, we're not going to kill Barbara? Yeah, like, I'm like, did I mess up? I like how I somehow completed the quest, help someone without being seen. You say, "So we're not going to kill Barbara? No, this was a terrible idea. You're a terrible person. We're not going to kill her. Now go. I need to figure out what to tell her." You blink out of existence and reappear in the hallway. You head back down the stairs and exit the mansion. I somehow helped someone without being seen. But now Zaina doesn't fuck with me anymore? I don't want to lose Zaina as a friend after like all we've been through. I'm gonna go back to Zaina and apologize. I don't want to lose Zaina as a friend. Let's see. Pretty good, I still like it. When you return to Zaina, she's sitting in the grass with her knees pulled up to her chest and her eyes closed. You walk over to her. Zaina, I'm sorry I shot Barbara. I thought she was the enemy. Why did she survive? Zaina opens her eyes. Her eyes are red with black spots in the center of them. They look more like insects than anything else. Yes, Zaina says. She survives. She was badly hurt, but she'll recover. That's good, I say. Is Barbara who we were trying to protect? Yes, Zaina says. Was she the queen of the werewolves? Zaina laughs. No, Zaina says. Then who was the queen, you ask? Her name is Jennifer. You'll meet her soon, says Zaina. I will? I ask. Are we planning to go slay Jennifer next? No, Zaina says. She's the only one left. So are we finished? Zaina stares at you and says nothing. You don't know, do you? Zaina looks away. You stare at her, waiting for an answer. What do I not know? Yeah, just ask that. What do I not know? Okay. Shit's getting like super duper duper fucking real. Okay. Let's see. There are only 2 werewolves remaining. Barbara and Jennifer. Barbara is Zaina's friend. Jennifer is the werewolf queen. Zaina has revealed that she's supposed to protect the village from goblins. Okay. Do you think Jennifer could help us fight off the goblin tribe? Jennifer's too weak to do that now. She won't survive the night, the fairy says. You said that Jennifer is the last werewolf. But you also said that Barbara is a werewolf. Doesn't that mean that Jennifer can't be the last werewolf? Because that part is kind of weird. I don't know. I think Jennifer might have been the last one, Zaina says. You look at Zaina for a moment. She's quiet, staring at the sky. She looks tired and defeated. I need to tell you something. What do you need to tell me? She does seem like she's given up. I'm not sure how to say this, Zaina says. You can tell me anything, Zaina. I'm here for you. Even though I thought you were a werewolf earlier on in the plot. Zaina smiles softly. I know you're a Jacob, she says. Her voice is quiet, barely more than a whisper. She leans in and wraps her arms around your stomach. She nuzzles into your chest. Who the fuck is Jacob? Also, you seem to have trouble counting werewolves. There are obviously 2 werewolves left. Anyways, how long is it until the goblin attack? Jacob was my boyfriend. He was a human like you. He was murdered by goblins. Where is he now, you ask? He stayed behind in the forest when the rest of his friends escaped, she says. What happened to him? I ask. Just play it out. The goblins ate him, Zaina says. You stare at Zaina for a moment. She doesn't react. She continues to stare at the sky, unmoving. I'm sorry to hear that, I said. Let's see. So I guess instead of there are only 2 werewolves left, I'm going to say you have killed off the werewolf threat. The remaining werewolves are friendly or too weak to do any harm. And then Zaina has revealed that she's supposed to protect the village from goblins. The same goblins that killed... Fuck it. Just say that she's supposed to save the village from goblins. Cool. Okay. Let's go kill the goblins and get revenge for the death of your boyfriend. I have a gun and I can blink in and out of existence. Like, I think we're straight, my dude. I knew you'd help me. You're my best friend, Zaina says. Zaina smiles at you and says, you better take this. You might need it. She says, handing you a small knife. A small knife? I already have a gun. Why would I need a small knife? I guess in case I run out of bullets. Will you be good with just a dagger? Because as far as I'm aware, she didn't have any extra weapons on her. Yes, I'll be fine. We ready to go kill us some goblins, Zaina asks. We sure are, you nod. Hey, you and Zaina walk toward the forest, preparing for the upcoming fight. And that's where I'm going to end this video. Yo, thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. This is your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one only, logging out. Peace, check it out. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a minute since I played some AI Dungeon 2. Yeah.